Hello there, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. In the last video, we did all of Treasure Trove Cove, and got just a little taste of Clanker's Caverns. That's what we're doing right now. When I get there. I forgot that I had said before that, oh, maybe I should wait till I get to the world before I start the video. Once again, he says, just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. But something I didn't realize till just now is that he has another line if you leave without getting it. You didn't splash around enough to find the new move in there, did you? Yeah, just a nice little warning that you haven't gotten the move. Pretty cool. But anyway, let's go. Shut up, Bottles. He does it every time. Which is nice, because it meant I was able to show those two lines again. Because otherwise, I would have just had it off screen. I would have had to edit it weirdly or something. Regardless, let's go! Well, actually, first, there's a Jinjo in here that I have to get again. Because, as I've said, the Jinjos reset just like the notes do. We're gonna see the weird... Yeah, can I... Come on. I want to just stop facing up and see if I can get her wing transparency there. Yeah, look at that. Looks weird. The edges of her wings show transparency through the... Oh yeah, there's these notes too. Whatever. Through the water. You know what I'm saying. I'm getting confused already at the start of a video. That's just sort of my natural state. Confused. The token we got did count, though. The Mumbo tokens are permanent. Which is strange. I wish that... No, I don't. I was gonna say that I wish the NSO version changed the collectibles to be permanent, but no, it should be a faithful port. It should be, like, as close to 100% perfect emulation as possible. Blech. I'm getting all tongue-tied already. Let's go. Clanker's Cavern is not exactly one of my favorite levels. I read this last time. He's her garbage grinder. Doesn't like dirty water. We're gonna help him with that. What? Why? You just passed your best note score for this world. I forgot that I missed one note in that area. This, by the way, no, not this one. One of these platforms is actually really hard to get up. It requires, nearly frame-perfect timing, I've heard. I think it's that one right there. Because it is higher up than this one, I think. Let's see. This is a sort of a weird world. Yeah, it is higher up. And yeah, you can get up here. Maybe it's not frame-perfect, because that was too quick. Whoa. I might die here, which will be the first time we see notes lost due to death. Yeah, I was gonna say empty honeycomb in here. Oh, but there's no exit back to the air. The biggest threat in this level is drowning. So you want to be very cautious anytime you're underwater. Try to plan paths out beforehand. Like for this, I'm just gonna go into this pipe. Try to readjust to get in there. Oh, well, grab these notes and then head straight up. You don't want to try to do too much at once in the water. It's a great way to die. Oh, there's some weird transparency stuff happening with the notes, too. Weird graphics layering stuff. Oh, I'm really concerned about our health right now. I could go back to the first area and get some health, but I don't really care to. Is there something we can get? I don't think so. I think you have to fall down to get that. It's a life, though, but that's not exactly useful. You can see that Banjo and Kazooie are quite annoyed right now. Yeah, like that. I don't know how to explain the timing there, but you can kind of see what it is. I believe we can jump on top of this. Yep. Is there a reason to do that? Yeah. Go over here to this pipe. The metal tinking sounds kind of like ice. I like the sound. There's a lot of little sound detail in this game that's truly phenomenal. Yeah, there's nothing that way. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. There's a wide variety of different orders you can take in this level, and I'm really unsure what to do. See if I can safely get him with eggs. Yeah. Eggs are a good way to deal damage safely, although it really depends on the enemy. I think all enemies that can be damaged by direct physical attacks can be damaged by eggs, but I don't know for sure. Actually, can you attack Conga without eggs? Can you, like, jump and attack him with the rat-a-tat-rat? Because I realize it's specifically damage you're dealing, right? Or is it just a specific instance of interaction through egg throwing? I don't know. There are no fake Jinjos in this game, by the way. They are in the next game. They're called Minjos, and they can be pretty brutal, actually. Oh, God, I love Banjo-Tooie. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. It has a pretty different design philosophy, and it's just in general much harder than Banjo-Kazooie. But it's really fun and has a lot of unique features that I love. Okay. I tend to struggle a little more with these sort of like stratified levels, where everything's just spread out in separate sort of challenge-like sections. Oh! Oh, I'm glad I only took one hit there. I was trying to do a ground pound to avoid taking fall damage. Didn't exactly work out that way. Okay, we've been in that hole connects to that hole in the back we haven't done, and that one we haven't done. I believe that's it for the side holes. I'm trying to tackle this in a logical order. Of course, if I really wanted to, I could have planned this out, as I did for some Dread videos, but I don't generally plan out what I'm gonna do in a video. I kind of like the spontaneous commentary. Of course, whether or not, like, how much I actually like the commentary of a video is a lot more dependent on my mood than anything else. I tend to... Like, I generally like the commentary in basically all of my videos. I think it's at least pleasant, if not particularly interesting. But the mood I'm in when I record is of paramount importance. And it's part of why I need to get better about scheduling my recordings. For a long time, for months, I recorded all the videos for a week on the previous Sunday. So not only... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to skip that. I was trying to use either a roll or the rat-a-tat-rap. I'm not sure which. They probably won't say the same thing, but let's see what they say if I come back in. They're called mutants. Oh, they're not saying anything. It's a bit depressing. Oh, shit. Or mutie snippets or something like that. Oh, I'm really sad they're not saying anything now. But yeah, for a while I'd record not only days in advance, but a full week in advance, so that I could edit the videos I record over the course of the next week before they go up. And that was a great system, but I've had a hard time maintaining it, and I've fallen entirely behind now. Beaten snippet mutants are we, yours is prize. The plosives there might be kind of annoying, including on me saying plosive. I want to try to look away from the microphone when I say words that start with a P, because I've noticed plosives can be kind of annoying now that I've moved the microphone closer to my face. But I'm hoping to record 3 videos today, and then 3 videos during the next week. That way I can get a week ahead again. And that'll make a big difference for what, like, mental state I'm in when I'm recording. Because it can be really stressful to sit down and record the night or morning before a video goes up. Because there's a high chance I won't have time to edit before it's supposed to go up. And, like, it doesn't matter much if a video is late, but it still is upsetting to me because I'm trying to get better at it. It's not like I have an audience waiting for a video. but I still want to be consistent, if nothing else, for myself. I care. I don't think there's anything in this pipe. I think it goes all the way down to the ground. Yep. That's just eggs. That's, which one of these did I just go in? This one. I think this is just gold feathers, right? Yeah. Still worth getting, I guess. If you know Smash, then you might know what the gold feathers do. Well, they did actually announce what they are. They're invincibility feathers. And we'll get to how they function shortly, actually. First, though, we need to head down here to help Clanker. He doesn't like being in the dirty water, and there is something we can do about that. And we have to do this in order to get some of the notes in the level, which is terrifying, because this is very deep. Thankfully, there is a source of oxygen down here. It's this dude, whose name is, I don't remember. Puffer? He's gonna say it. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Thanks, Gloop. This dude is very helpful. If it weren't for him, this would suck. It can still be annoying depending on how good you are at swimming. It takes a little bit to get used to the swimming mechanics. Although, being able to hold R to turn sharply is very, very useful. And it makes this part much less annoying than I thought it was. It can be difficult to find Gloop when you're low on air, though, because you get kind of freaked out and stressed. So what I recommend is going for air constantly. Do not let your air meter get very low. The only notes in this area are that loop around there. And then once you get the Jinjo, and I believe there's a Mumbo token around here. The other side from the Jinjo, maybe? No, I swear there's a Mumbo token in here. Maybe not. I want to go for air now. I believe it is a full recover. It completely fills your air gauge when you touch the bubbles, but I could be wrong. Is he going to speak yet, or not until we go through it 3 times? You swim through the key 3 times, or close to it at least. You can kind of trigger it sometimes from just outside. Yeah, like that. Oh, it's taking longer than I expected. We're releasing the chain, letting Clanker get above the water, so he doesn't have to be in the disgusting water like we currently are. Of course, we get a Jiggy from it, naturally, and he should speak. Clanker has fresh air. You find reward on Clanker's back. His voice is a weird one, and it trips me up with a certain thing later. You might be able to guess what that is if you know the game. Makes it a little hard to avoid a fiery fate. Where is there? Yeah, there's a pipe here too. I knew there was more outside here. What percentage of items do we have currently here? Obviously, I can't actually see a percentage, but 43 of the notes, only 2 Jiggies, though we're about to have 3. Half the honeycombs. Interesting. You get a feel for that timing, but I can never, like, consciously think about what it is. I think it's the only thing we were able to do before freeing Clanker that we didn't. There's a Jinjo in here, and the life. But that's it. So there's not actually a need to go down there. There's no notes or the honeycomb there. Yeah, it's like the very top of your jump, I think. It doesn't feel like it's quite that simple. Let me try again. I don't know. It's like you have to get your nose onto it first. It's odd. I like the noises that Clanker makes. It's easy to fall back into this hole. Although it doesn't matter as long as you don't slide. Then you ground pound this. This is for a honeycomb, so. Oh, and we have 6 now. Nice. Health extension. We now have 7. That looked weird. It added it to the second. Whoa. Oh, you can do that too. I was actually trying to press A there, but I guess accidental demonstration. Are we making pretty good time? We're like kind of close to halfway through the level. Yeah, pretty good time. I was a little worried that. Oh, that was close. I was a little worried this would take substantially longer than the last two levels, because this tends to take me longer. Oh, I almost screwed that up. Okay, now we're at 58 notes, which is a concerningly odd number. Well, I guess it's an even number. Anyway, I have two things I want to talk about that are entirely unrelated, so I don't know which one to start with. We'll start with this one. I'm experimenting with using a physical stopwatch to time my videos, because while OBS gives me a time that I can see how long I've been recording for, I often cut small sections. And depending on the game, sometimes quite large sections. And so in the past, I've like tried to keep track of the math myself. Bzz, Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker. I will in a bit, bro. First, I want to get this. Use your eggs once again to break it. Although, try not to suck. You don't get like an aiming reticle and first-person aiming in this game like you do in 2. But I think having the physical timer would be better, because then I can just press the pause button when I'm not like gonna use the footage, and then return to it after. I think that'll be much better as long as I remember to press it. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about that part. The other thing I was thinking of is I've been watching lots of Gundam recently. I've mentioned Gundam a couple times the last few videos. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time, across multiple mediums. And I'm thinking I'm going to make content about it soon. I had an idea for... Oh my god. I want to do a Gundam discussion podcast. It would probably be me and a few of my friends, namely 2 in particular that have seen multiple Gundam things. Although it would probably be just me on at least some videos. It might just be audio, or it might be video and audio. I like video podcasts, but audio is a lot easier to coordinate, especially because one of the friends... Okay, one of them is my girlfriend, so I guess I should say my girlfriend and my friend. The friend may or may not want to be on screen. And I mean, it could work with just me on screen, but it'd probably be easier to coordinate just an audio podcast. By the way, when he says his teeth hurt, it's the gold ones you want to shoot with eggs. Again, it requires aim, though. While you can't do first-person reticle, you can line yourself up in first person and then shoot. That's actually a pretty good strategy. Toothache this side gone. Clanker swallowed reward. Yeah, if you pop inside, and yes, you can go inside him, we can get a Jiggy. The reward is specific to the tooth. I can actually look and see the other one. It's a Mumbo token, so obviously we're gonna go get it. I will probably miss a Mumbo token or 2, and we'll need to come back for them, which isn't, like, terrible, especially because I have, like, on camera what ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't. So yeah, I recommend lining yourself up like that and just finding a spot where he will be and shooting. It takes 3 to actually open the tooth. There are several things to do inside Clanker. No, shit, I didn't mean to do that. And several different ways to get inside him. The teeth are just one, but it's a decent starting point as well. Oh, that looked kind of weird. Mumbo token, and there's some Muty no, they're just regular snippets. They are called snippets, I realize. I don't remember if that's what I said they were before. Once again, ground pound, insta-kill. Useful to know. Oh, shit. Accidentally beak barged. That's not even a move I usually use. We're making good time, though. I believe that's everything in... Ooh, there might be more, actually. Let me look. It's just eggs. I believe that's in from his blowhole. Which, despite looking like a shark, he is a whale. Which is why he has a blowhole. How exactly he can survive fully underwater, I don't know. Also, he has gills. Okay, I don't know what he is. He's a whale shark. Or shark whale, because whale sharks are just a type of shark. Which I think they're just called that because they're, like, big sharks. They're fat. Yeah, let's do this now. You want to go through each of these rings. You have a time limit, and the next one you want to go through will turn green. The ones where you can, it's useful to go above water. And you obviously want to use the faster swimming when you can. Oh my god, where is the other one? This one you can backflip through. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure. Oh. This is, it's not that hard, but time things stress me out in general. And in this game in particular, for some reason. Did we get them all? No, one more. That looked kind of weird, but it was just the other one fading out. This is the last one. Oh, these, whip cracks? Whiplash? It's either called a whip crack or a whiplash. There's two similar enemies in this game, and that's what they're called. Does this go up high enough to get the jiggy? Yeah. Eventually. Yeah, there we go. What number is that? 7. Nice! Honestly, we're kind of killing it right now, and that stresses me out too. There's a fly pad over here, I believe. First though, there's paths to the left and right. I believe each of these lead out to Clanker's gills. I don't need health. This one has a Jinjo at the bottom? Yeah, and a whip crack or whiplash, whatever. Of course it's the one. That's always the one I get the jiggy from. Did I freeze in place? I thought when you get jiggies underwater, you don't freeze. It might have just been me not noticing that Banjo was moving a little bit. We can't enter from the gills. It's not just an exit. Obviously, I guess. But yeah, according to my physical timer, we're at 22 minutes. And so far, I have thoroughly enjoyed this video. But yeah, about Gundam. It's a franchise that I adore. One that I'm very knowledgeable about, and I have an interest in rewatching a bunch of stuff soon, and that'll help me be more knowledgeable for videos about it. I also have some ideas for video essays regarding Gundam, but those will obviously take a lot longer, so I don't know if that'll happen soon. The Gundam podcast I'd like to start within a week or two, and that'll have predefined topics for the video, and probably the only people involved will be people who've seen the entirety. That's the wrong way. Seen the entirety of the relevant material. So, like, it'll be either a specific topic within a movie, show, or OVA or ONA, or it'll just be on a specific product. And maybe as I read some Gundam books, that can be part of the topic as well. Since I'm trying to learn Japanese, this is the wrong side. I always get turned around inside Clanker, as I'm sure is entirely evident. But, so yeah, it'll have a predefined topic and probably just people that are at least experienced, if not experts, with the specific... no, I don't... Well, no, this is actually where you drop down, I think. Yeah, I think this is where you drop in from the blowhole. The, like, spacing's not exactly right, which, I mean, is fine. Oh my god. I'm having a hell of a time. But we want to go in here. Obviously, it's too high to backflip, so you have to fly. I don't think we really want to fly past this point. I don't think it'll matter. I think we'll be on the ground anyway. Yeah. Ugh, it's a terrifying room. And it has a bunch of notes. So... is needed for 100%, obviously. You can see the jiggy, too, even. But... this move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold Z and press the right C button. Keep Z held and use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely, though, as this move requires gold feathers and you can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. I already have 9, but okay. You learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. Thanks, Bottles. Yeah, you have invincibility feathers, so you can just run straight through. I believe it's possible to time it otherwise, but I don't necessarily recommend trying. We're missing 6 notes. and a Jiggy, and that's concerning because I'm not sure where they are. Thankfully, you get feathers there, so you should be able to get out with those even if you're low. There's nothing else in that side. Nothing else in this side, right? There might be a specific area you get to with the blowhole. I want to check now. How do I get to that other area? Oh, can I now because the water's filled? Because the water should be higher on that side too. I don't remember. Let's see. I don't necessarily want to give examples of specific topics we'd cover on the podcast, but I'm hoping to start that within a week or so. No, yeah, it just fills up there. How do you get in there? And if that's the blowhole, then how do you get in the other hole? Huh. Despite my current confusion, we are making good time. We're in fact close to the end. Faster than in the other previous two worlds. Yeah, let's head out and enter the blowhole. Every time I say the blowhole, I think of, there's a, I don't know what to call it. There's a thing in Hawaii, on Oahu, that is like a little water spout, and it's called the blowhole, and that's what I think of every time I say blowhole. And I'm also saying blowhole a little differently than I normally would. Oh, yeah! There's this entire area here. There you go. There's also the witch switch, which raises those eyes, so we need to go to that now. This, I believe, just one of these leads into one of the holes I've mentioned, and one of them leads into the other one. Whatever. Let's go. You don't actually need the feathers for this. It's actually not that hard to time. But since I have them, I might as well use them. You've found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. And now all 10 Jiggies. 100% Clanker's Cavern. Pretty good. Just 28 minutes. Solid. I thought he was gonna have a message for that too. But I have some family that's from Hawaii, and I went there several times as a child since my grandfather paid for us. But I've only gone once in the last 15 years. But the blowhole is a thing I've seen in Oahu, and it's cool. It's basically just, like I said, a tiny little water spout. Waves wash in, fill a little cavern that then spouts water out a hole in the top. You can probably find it if you Google Oahu blowhole. I think that's a common name for it. Yeah, we're done here. Right? Yes, cool. How does that actually compare time-wise? Because it's pretty cool you can see how much time you spent everywhere. So Clanker's Cavern, 29 minutes. 26 for Treasure Trove Cove, actually. That was even faster. I didn't realize. Oh, 19 minutes for Mumbo's Mountain? Well, damn. Color me wrong. Yeah, it's all 6. There's nothing else in Spiral Mountain. Yeah, let's go. I guess we're going to start on the 4th level in this video. Convenient, since I'm recording 3 videos. The fact that I'm starting a world kind of forces me to continue recording immediately. Otherwise, I have to get all the notes again. But the specific Gundam thing I'm thinking about making videos on right now, and probably talking about in the podcast, is Gundam Unicorn. That is the 2011 OVA. I think it's 2011, based on the novel series. It's set 3 years after Char's counterattack in UC 0096. And it is one of my favorite Gundam products. I absolutely love it, and I feel like there's so much I could talk about with that. Wow, your best note score for this world is 100. Now 100. Yeah, because I got everything, bro. Now we should do Bubble Gloop Swamp. I believe that is World 4. Give me just a moment to check. Yes, indeed it is. And if I remember correctly, it is through here and then left. Although I should probably go do that witch switch jiggy first so I don't forget. Every level aside from... Okay. Every level within Gruntilda's lair has one witch switch that will activate a jiggy somewhere within the lair. The total jiggies you'll get in the lair is 10. Because it's... Why do I talk all the time? It's really hard to make these rhyme. You haven't actually talked that much in this series so far, but yeah, I love her writing. It's all in rhyme, it's really fun. They said it was an absolute fucking nightmare to write, and that's why something changes in the next game. But I've always loved her lines. There's a lot of really funny ones, and a lot of really dumb ones. I find Rare's humor to be thoroughly entertaining, even when it's pretty stupid. And I think they would acknowledge that some of it's pretty stupid. I make stupid jokes too. Their sense of humor lines up with mine quite often. Yeah, we have enough for this. Might as well go forward and see what's ahead prior to actually progressing. Of course, I'm just wasting time now. Oh, that's right. I always forget. This comes right here. If we go left here, we can break this, and I believe this is our first teleport connection. Nope. No, it is not. What is this, though? Oh, it activates a jump pad here. Right. Oh, my nose itches. Come on, jump pad. Yeah. Where does... Oh! Right, this just brings us here. That'll matter a little later, but it doesn't actually do anything for us right now. Good to remember, though. I always love navigating these platforms in particular. They're like the perfect heights to jump around in casually. Oh, I've been playing more Doom recently as well. Gundam and Doom are the two main things that are on my mind currently. So I might actually end up doing a Doom thing or id Software thing after I finish this, before getting back to DKC2. Just depends on how I feel. Honestly, I'm not really feeling the DKC series as much as I love it. And I want to be sort of, hey, keep your feet out. You can't use us until you've spoken to Bottles. I kind of want to be on my A game with those games, because otherwise it just take forever to get through and be painful to watch for anyone that knows the games. I pride myself on generally my gameplay being pretty good. Some of the Mega Man games I've covered have had pretty good gameplay. This is the first teleport connection here. This connects to which of the two we had before? That one, which is... I don't remember which one that is. That's it. You've created a shortcut. Hop in and see. The next time I start a recording session, I'll check to see which one that goes to. You can break this too. Any of these webs you can break. Obviously the circular ones, not the ones there that are clearly display. I don't like stairs much in my lair. They always make me gasp for air. Yeah, but walking up these slopes would be tiring too. What's up here? I feel like it's another warp, but I don't know if that's actually true. It is. This one goes forward though, so we haven't gotten both. If you jump in one that you haven't gotten both for, you just pop out. There's nothing up here currently. Except for Brentilda. I forgot she's up here. I might have missed her the last time I played, actually. The disgusting Gruntilda has rat bagels for breakfast. Oh, bagels sound pretty good, actually. Then she usually has slug stew for dinner. Did she say yuck? Wart bags, then finishes with eyeball ice cream for dessert. How horrid. Yeah, thanks for the heal, Brentilda. Some of the voices, when you speed them up, you can barely hear them because they get higher pitched. Like, listen to that. Here's her speaking normally. And here's her sped up. Yeah, she said yuck. Okay, we're good. Can't get over here from there. Obviously, you can use the double jump to save yourself from fall damage. We don't have enough for either of these two note doors. Because that was 450 and this is 350. We have 300 flat currently. You found some notes, but you need more to break my spell and pass this door. Ugh, this is just so satisfying, especially when I can figure out the cadence as it's going. It's very satisfying to just read it in time fluidly. Because I don't remember any of them. Well, sometimes I've remembered details of them, but for the most part, not really. I don't think there's anything we can actually do in here. We can look around, see these. Ha! Don't think you can use these until you've found out how. We can ground pound this, and that'll open a flight pad over there, but we can't get to it in time. It's only 12 seconds. It's quite tight timing. And we need an upgrade. I wonder which one. In order to actually do it. Oh, that sound is terrifying, though. Yeah, all we can do now is go into Bubble Gloop Swamp. Otherwise, we've explored everywhere. So, I will see you back at the entrance. Might as well show this, though. If I can get in there. Oh my god. Let's see, where does this spit you out? Is this by Treasure Trove Cove? Or is this... No, it's in the big room. Right here. So that's pretty good, actually, for us getting back to Bubble Gloop. And here we are. Not exactly yet, but obviously we're in the room, so I might as well. And this video is going to be pretty damn close to exactly 40 minutes, which is crazy. But this is the first world that I often die in. So, heads up that might happen. Keep your eyes open for your new move, Beak Face. It's right here. I love his brrr. These are the wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Okay, Kazooie, let's go grab a pair. Great, now you know all the swamp's new moves. Yep, all one of them. What does he say if I come up to this again? Kazooie uses the wading boots to safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Almost exactly the same line, but I guess you can get a refresher if you forget. But we're just barely gonna start this area in this video, and we'll do most of it, hopefully finish it, in the next one. Yummy, Croctus liked that. Obviously, we have to shoot them in sequence. Me want yummy eggs, too. Oh, they are actually different characters, I didn't realize. There's these poles we can climb up that look organic, but I don't actually know what they are. Like mushroom things, maybe? Here's the wading boots. They also make her have longer legs, which is pretty interesting. It's basically an extended version. It's basically a variant of the Talon Trot. Although you move a little more slowly with the wading boots. When the time runs out, if you're in midair, it'll pause, but otherwise, it'll immediately end. I don't remember what these frogs are called. How many moves do we have currently? Quite a few. I don't think there are that many left in the game. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the stuff over here before the end of the video. The Rat-a-tat Rap is particularly good for dealing with the frogs, if you do a short hop especially. You're not invincible while you have the boots, and when you get hit, you will lose them. I just want to grab the stuff over here, and then that'll be the end here. I realize I could use the Song of the Boots for the end screen. Probably not, though. I'll probably just use the level music. Oh my god. Because I believe every world has unique level music. I could be wrong. Ground Pound, Rat-a-tat Rap, Ground Pound again, and Beak Barge. Oh, and Ground Pound again. And you get a Jiggy for it. Very sweet. Anyway, that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.